Hello, Nofu here. Today we are playing the long anticipated Elden Ring blind playthrough. Yes, Elden Ring. If you have not heard about Elden Ring, you probably live under a rock. But Elden Ring, it's a game by From Software. It's a AAA title. It's the same people that made the Demon Souls, Dark Souls trilogy and Bloodborne series. So they're known for making incredibly hard games. If you do not know about any of those games, they're known for being incredibly difficult. I have played every game they've ever made other than Elden Ring. This game launched, I believe, in March of 2022. It's been on my list of games to play, so I'm excited to be here playing today. Something I think is going to be fun is I'm going to pop up a death counter. It's going to pop up on the screen right now. That death counter there is going to be for just seeing how many times we die throughout the playthrough. I bet by the end it's going to exceed over probably 300 deaths if I had to guess. If I had to take an estimated guess right now, I'm going to say we end the playthrough with 376 deaths. That is just a random number, but we'll see. So right off the back, we're greeted to loads of different characters. You can see them all here. You have the Vagabond. He looks like your average knight build. Then you have a warrior. I'm not too sure what's the difference. Oh, the warrior has two swords. That's right. Here, look, there's a better screen to show them off. So the Vagabond, he's a knight. Then you have the warrior. It's a nomad who fights wielding two blades. The hero has an axe there and a big large shield, not too much armor. The bandit, this is if you kind of want to do a more stealthier playthrough. You have a dagger and a bow. I'm pretty familiar with these games, so a lot of this comes like second nature to me, so I already get the stealthiness of a bandit class. I get the hero has an axe. I get the whole deal. Astrologer here looks like our mage class. They seem to have a staff and a sword. If I know Dark Souls correctly, if you play as a mage class off the beginning, it's kind of easy mode. I don't know if that transfers to Elden Ring, but I imagine it would, so we'll probably try to avoid the mage class. I did a test playthrough for you guys. I wanted to try a randomized playthrough where you play through the whole game randomized, except at one point I was just way too confused. It was just so much hard enemies hitting me all at once, and it kind of fell apart. So what I'm going to do here is I'll just do a regular full playthrough of the game, basic, and then maybe in another day we could do a randomized one. Looking at all the classes, I'm going to either have to go with the astrologer or the samurai. The samurai, if I'm not mistaken, his weapon has bleed, which can be super handy against the enemies with high health bars. I don't want to spend too long here, so I say we're just going to go with the... Give me the warrior. Two swords are better than one. Yes, sir. So we're going to put ourselves as the warrior. We're going to name ourselves Nofu. Not Nofu. Nofu. There we go. And for the keepsake, I always go with keys. I don't know how important they are in this one, but because I don't really know anything that's going on, I'm just going to take the keys. We're going to edit a bit. I don't want to edit too much, but we'll edit a bit here. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, looks like we got Nofu here. And we should be all ready to start. We'll probably take off some of this armor once we get in the world. But yeah, let's finish. And let's start the game. I won't talk through the cutscenes just so you guys can watch them. I did try the randomizer, so I've seen some of these beginning scenes and a bit of the beginning world. But again, I didn't get too far. It was just too tough. Too much happening all at once.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, between Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask, Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing.
Okay, I think that's it. If you played the Souls games before, you can see it kind of follows a familiar kind of storyline where there's 4 whatever those were.
Again, bless.
Oh, I guess I have also got one of these shards in me.
Of no renown.
Nofu. Okay, Nofu's getting started here. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to beat some bosses and then acquire these shards, which would then open up more boss fights if I had to guess.
Before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
And yeah, it looks like as soon as you beat all the bosses, you get to become the Elden Lord. Alright, so it looks like our goal is to be the Elden Lord. Again, this beginning area I'm kind of already familiar with. Right off the back, I kind of just want to get a deeper look at these weapons. It looks like we have 2 scimitars. They do not do any bleed that I notice here. We're going to probably take off the helmet just so we can see the face we created. Awesome. It looks good. It looks good. And yeah, this is us. This is Nofu. I love the blue armor, so I'm glad we went with the Vagabond here. I think it was the Vagabond at least. We're going to pick up this tarnished wizened finger. This is our key to this first door here. Let's open it up and see what's waiting for us. So again, this is beginning the Chapel of Anticipation. I've already been here, and I know there's a tutorial boss right through those gates. There's nothing important for us to pick up, so we're probably just going to head straight to the boss fight here. I have yet to actually beat this boss though, so even in the test runs I did not beat the boss. So we're going to give it our best shot. He's a spider with many, many arms. And am I ready? Is there anything else we could use? Maybe let's keep the armor on just for the fight. Having that a little bit of additional armor could be the difference between life or death here. So let's test it out. This first fight is hard because they don't start you with healing items. So we're gonna try to do our best to avoid getting hit as much as possible. But knowing Dark Souls, or I should say From Software, that's not gonna be an easy task. Oh, and yeah, it looks like we already died. Oh god, it took us like 30 seconds. There's our first death. We can put that to the death counter. Alright. What I forgot what number I guessed. I think around 300 deaths by the end. There's our first one. So, not off to a good start. I don't think I laid a finger on that guy. Oh jeez. Also, that first cutscene there was a bit longer than the rest of these cutscenes I'm expecting. I don't know how long they get, but I can't imagine there's any more cutscenes except for maybe this other one right here. And yeah, we're gonna remove the helmet there. I don't like the helmet. It looks okay, but I think our haircut is way better than the way the helmet makes it look. And there's a horse. Okay, that's not a horse. He has horns.
Don't worry, Torrent.
Torrent.
Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all.
This looks like
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden ring.
this looks like our shrine maiden. I don't know how it works in this game, but this lady here looks like she might be the shrine maiden. For those unfamiliar, that's the lady who you go to level up, and I believe that's all she really does, except she'll probably give us hints along the way of what we're supposed to be doing. Most of the NPCs in these games are very vague and they don't really talk too much, but there is a plot point for them all, and if you can like comprehend what they're telling you, you can follow along with their storylines. What I like about this kind of design that the Souls-like game brings is it's completely optional, so you could, if you wanted to, pay attention to all the NPCs dialogues and stuff. Or if you do not want to, you can just ignore it all and play the game and not even know it's there. I'll try to interact with as many NPCs as I can, but just know we may miss some because some of them are just like way out of the way, and you really have to know ahead of time to know where they might be. Brave Tarnish, take the plunge of learning and remembrance, recall the arts of war and the warrior's blood. Okay, so he wants us to head down here. Again, I've already done this in the test. I know this area down here is just going to teach us how to use our items and stuff and introduce us to our first boss, who is actually not tough at all. And here is a grace. Graces are like little check marks. It's an area where you can rest at, regain your heals, regain your healing items. I should point that out also. So the flask of crimson tears, that's pretty much our potions. Those are going to be our healing. We only get 3, but to recover them, all you have to do is go back to the grace here. And then we also have one for our mana, which is the flask of cerulean tears. So we have crimson and cerulean. So yeah, I'm going to probably just try to speed through this first area. Not much of importance happening over here. Just a few easy enemies to teach you how to attack and stuff. But again, I've played the Souls games before, so this combat style isn't really new to me. I say that, but I died in like one shot against the first boss. I didn't even put up a fight. Hopefully the next few bosses aren't that difficult. Alright, there's a guy up there. He has an arrow, but if we go around, there's another pathway leading to him. So yeah, this beginning area is pretty much all I do know. So we're going to be coming into uncharted territories really soon. Okay, this guy's kind of being a pain in the butt. Can we shield bash him? Oh, there we go. There's also critical hits. So that right there was called a... it's when you break their stamina. I don't really know how to describe it. So as soon as an enemy runs out of stamina, if you've hit them enough times with their shield up, you're able to perform a critical hit. Against the bosses, it works almost the same, where after a few hits in specific areas, they'll allow you to hit a critical hit. And then there's one other type of critical hit, which is called the Backstab. You just go around an enemy, hit him in the back, get a nice critical hit. It'll give you loads more damage, and then you can just take him out. And again, this is the tutorial, so it's not supposed to be hard. And then every weapon comes with a weapon art. I don't really know how to make it work. Oh, with this, okay, so you just press L2 and you get what our weapon art is the spinning slash. You can see it over there on the left hand side. So if I press L2, we get to do a spinning slash with both of our blades. But in the top right, you can see it consumes some of our mana, and that's where the Cerulean Tears flask comes in handy. We are able to replenish that and keep doing our weapon arts, which I kind of don't see the point of it right now. It seems like a regular attack is doing way more damage, so I don't really want to use the weapon art. Do we start with a shield? We do also have a shield. I didn't even realize. Okay, so having a shield is super handy. It means against some enemies, we're going to just be able to block their attacks. Let's see, is he going to attack us? Awesome. Okay, yeah, and then it looks like it does nearly 100% physical reduction. Okay, it does 74, so that means we pretty much negate 74% of attacks damage, as long as we have our shield up. And the last thing is these here are stakes. This is pretty much a secondary checkpoint. They're usually right outside a boss fight, so that way instead of traversing the entire path back to the boss, you're just sitting right in front and you can retry it over and over, which, if you ask me, is kind of like Elden Ring is holding your hand a little bit, because in Dark Souls they never had such a mechanic. Like in Dark Souls, if you died, you just had to walk the entire way back, and it added to the thrill of it, because maybe along the way you could lose a lot of your I don't know what it's called in this game, but it was souls in the other game. It's our currency down there in the bottom right. It kind of put more pressure on having to get that back. Or like, let's say it's all the way at the boss area and you have to traverse the whole path, and if you died along the path, you'd lose everything pretty much. And then we get an emote and we're right back to where we started. Awesome. So yeah, that was pretty much the tutorial. You can see it was no problem. We took care of the boss super easily with the new mechanic they added, which is, I forgot what it's called, but you just pretty much block and then hit press R2 and it'll stun most enemies and allow you to get a critical hit on them. Okay, and we're gonna touch this grace here. Lost grace discovered. And I don't think we need a rest, right? I have yet to heal. I know this area here requires a key. I went down there in the test run, and there was really nothing valuable that I found. It was just kind of weird. There was a boss down there, but he was real tough, so we'll probably save him for a little later. Let's see, this is for multiplayer. We're not going to be using any cooperative multiplayer in this playthrough, so I'm not going to be worried about it too much. I want to try to avoid it as much as possible. And then let's see, we'll just head right back up these stairs here. And then right through these doors should be our introduction to the game. The world of Elden Ring. Limgrave. Oh, whoa, that tree is bright. Like, that is a shiny tree. Does this place even have a sun? Oh, there is a sun. How come the tree is so bright? And it's like the only bright tree around. And it's absolutely massive. Like, that thing is ginormous. There's another bright tree over there. I don't know what that is for. Maybe it's like a sapling of the big tree. Oh, there's actually a few of them. Okay. Yeah, there's a few super big trees that shine. Okay, is there any on this side? I'm the kind of person that likes to explore, make sure I didn't leave no stone untouched. So we might look around real quick, make sure we're not missing any important items. Oh, we missed the eagle. It seems like there's a whole back area over here and some rabbits. What the heck is this guy? Oh, they're fast. Get back here. We're gonna leave these guys alone. Let us see. Okay, another great part about Elden Rings or even the Souls-like games is they're usually all open world, so they don't even tell you which direction to really walk in, and you're allowed to like pretty much explore wherever you want to go right off the back. We're gonna collect some of these materials along the way. I think these are gonna be used for crafting later on. So these flowers and stuff, like the row of flowers there, we can craft we can probably craft items with them a little later. And here's another grace for us. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so there's a path, like each grace that you rest at has like a little light path that shows you where you should be heading. And again, that looks more like it's Elden Ring kind of holding your hand a bit, like, hey, you want to go that way. I guess too many people complained about the open world aspect of Dark Souls and Demon Souls and Bloodborne, where it was like they didn't know where to go. So there's now a little beam of light that'll guide you in the right path. So we're gonna have to, I guess, follow the light until we've reached the main area there. These little statues here are for co-op. Again, we're not using co-op, so we won't really need that there. All right, right off the back, I'm noticing this big guy with his horse. This should be our first actual boss fight. I don't know how tough he is. It looks like if we wanted to, we could just walk around him, but I kind of want to give him a shot. Like, he can't be too difficult to fight. We're starting at little less than full HP, so I don't think it'll be a big problem. And actually, right off the back, I think it would be smart to try to get like a stunning hit on him. Let's try to do as much damage as possible. Another cool thing is you can hide in these trees here to try to avoid people finding you, the enemies. As long as you're crouched a bit, they won't see you. All right, once he's turned around, we'll try to hit him as many times as we can in the back, just to get some free hits off. And then we'll see just how tough he is. Okay. Okay, he has loads of HP. Oh gosh. Okay, we're still alive. That's good. And we're dead. Okay, that's 2 deaths to add to the counter. Jeez, okay, that guy's got some health. I think he's killable though. I won't lie, I think we can kill that guy. He caught me off guard initially. Oh, it's raining. What? I didn't know it rained in the game. That's super cool. We're gonna try to give him another fight. He's still here. And then my currency is over there. I think they call it runes in this game. I want to make sure I'm saying everything by the proper name. If you hear me say souls, or like, I might just use some Dark Souls terminology, things that I'm familiar with, just because it's obviously, you know, a Dark Souls-esque game. So you can't really blame me for not remembering some of the things. Like, I might call the graces bonfires, and I might call the runes souls. But other than that, we should be okay. Oh gosh. Okay, we're gonna want to heal. We're back at full HP. Oh geez, this guy is fast. It's super tough to get around him. And his movements are super unpredictable because he has a freaking horse. Oh geez, yeah, see, I was not expecting that right there. Okay, we're gonna have to heal again. We have no more healing items, and we have not touched his health bar at all. Oh, we're still alive. What? We're still alive. Don't kill me. Okay, his horse is a big problem. The way that thing moves is super unpredictable. Jesus. Okay, he doesn't have too much HP. That time it looked like we got him down to about 75% 5-ish% of his health. So I think it can be done. I gotta learn his moves though. You'll realize also that was Death 3. But you'll realize a lot of this game is gonna be probably dying initially to enemies until I figure out what their pattern is. Once I figure out pretty much their entire move set, I'll be able to kill them. Unless of course we get some strong weapons. But I'm not gonna try to rely on that. We're gonna want to rely on our skill to try to get us through most of this. Alright, he's coming back around. Can we sneak around the long way? Okay, we're gonna try to do the same strategy where we attack him. Let's pick up our runes. Oh, okay, that was real good. We did way more damage that time. Okay, we're gonna want to dodge that and wait until he gets a little close. Does something easy to anticipate. Okay, we dodged that. Hold on. My game stopped moving. Should I be concerned? Holy cow. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're gonna dodge that. There's no opening here, so we need to wait for him to get way closer. Oh, jeez. Okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh. Okay, heal. We're back at full HP. That's good. Okay, dodge out. Heal again. This is the one we can't get to attack him yet. Oh, we got some good hits there. It looks like the landscape kind of messed him up. Okay, he's at about 60% HP. Oh gosh. I don't want to lose. I don't think we can win though. We're not even halfway there and we lost all our healing items. Oh Jesus. Holy cow, we got absolutely wrecked. I kind of want to beat him. I think it can be done. We can definitely beat this guy. It looks like he sees me. Look at the way his horse is just staring at me. Uh-oh. Okay, he definitely saw me. Oh gosh. Okay, we got some good chip damage there. Ouch. He really just bonked me over the head. Jeez, come on, come on. Wait, hold on. And we're dead again. Yeah, okay. It looks like I'm not really sure. I think we're gonna have to figure out something, a better way to go about this. Because I don't know if we can kill him. Maybe we sneak around him. I don't want to sneak around him though. I feel like he's definitely a killable enemy. He's super tough. I'm right off the back. I'm noticing like it's so hard to like telegraph his moves. Like they worked on their systems because in Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, the enemies were real easy to predict. Like once you figured out how their animations worked, it was pretty much guaranteed you dodge all their attacks. But this guy, he's moving such a frenzy that I can't seem to really anticipate his attacks as much as I would like to. Okay, you guys already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for him to go all the way down and just hit him as many times as we can in the back. Okay. Jeez, we gotta try to avoid getting hit that first time around. Oh jeez, I was hoping the landscape would help us. Oh, we're still... Nope, we're not alive anymore. Okay, after a few deaths, I'm considering maybe we just should go around this guy. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll stop trying to beat him. It seems, you know, last attempt. If I can't beat him here, we'll just go around him. So let's give it our all. But if I cannot beat him, then I'll decide maybe it's time to just say we go the other way around.